Hello, Rebecca Barker here, and welcome to the Elephant Key. Um, I am I am doing Cancer's reading for August. I know it's a little bit late, but I didn't want to leave them out. And I haven't gotten on a schedule yet, so I'm kind of just winging it. Thanks for having patience with me. I'm new here. We've got the moon in reverse. In reverse for Cancer. So there's been some things that are unseen. Maybe you're choosing not to see them. Let's see what we've got going on. Let's jump right in. Underlying energy of the past. Devil, yep. Somebody has been deceiving you, Cancer. Maybe, if you see the devil card here, though, he's on a pedestal. He's sitting on that pedestal. He put himself up there. And those chains, are loose and can easily be taken up from around the neck. And it would, if you look at how narrow that pedestal is, it wouldn't be hard to knock that person off of that pedestal. Underlying energy, maybe you've got some narcissistic energy going on right now, and somebody is trying to gaslight you. Cancer. What else is going on here? The Empress in reverse. Somebody isn't stepping into their power, maybe due to this devil energy. And then we have the Seven of Swords. Somebody thinks that they're going to be getting away with something. Well, that isn't really a good past situation, is it? Let's see what the present situation is. All right, Cancer. Past looks pretty sketchy. What's going on there? Yes. Maybe you had to leave something behind. In the present position, you have the Queen of Cups. She is mindful and fluid and emotional and generous. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles, working very diligently on a project. Determined. And then we have the Five of Swords in reverse. Somebody's walking away, and someone else is just picking up every little piece of what's left behind. We've got like the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords. The Seven of Swords is upright in the past position, where someone just took those five swords and walked off with them. Not paying any attention, just kind of looking back at the Two of Swords that he left behind and just ran off with the five. Like a bigger, better deal came along, but he still doesn't want that. Like a true narcissist doesn't want those two, anybody else to have them. He wants his cake and eating it too. But in the present position, somebody's taking those Five of Swords right back. Maybe that five wants to bring back those Five of Swords to you, and you're just like, I'm not really sure I want to return to this job, this relationship. I think I got my fill of being bit the last time. I'm not really sure that I want to lose all these pentacles that I've been working so hard to get back, and I'm feeling pretty comfortable in my position as the Queen of Cups. I'm the authority in my own life right now. I think I'm straight. In the future energy, the underlying energy is. Ten of Swords in reverse, you're feeling more empowered. Those things that were done to you before, the swords are being removed from the back instead of in the upright position where they're stabbing into your back. In the reverse position, you're feeling a little more empowered. You're feeling like you can make a stand. You're not feeling like that victim anymore. You're stepping out of that. And then you've got support of community, friends. Another 3. You're looking ahead into the distance. Asking yourself what else is possible. You know, am I afraid to go out there? Am I afraid to make a move? I've got the 3 of Wands to support me. I got the 3 of Cups as a supportive community, friends and family. I'm stepping out of this victim mentality. I'm taking ownership of my shit. It tells a story, doesn't it? Phew. Let's see what else. Let's get some confirmation on what's being hidden by this moon in reverse. Might be a Scorpio. See Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn. By the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. There was absolutely no balance in either this workplace or this relationship. No balance and no giving. There was really you were really bankrupt emotionally with your energy and your finances. And you had a tower moment where I really feel like this past energy had to create this tower moment for everything to break apart and break down for something better to be rebuilt for you. But it was painful. The Magician in reverse. Real sneaky energy. Someone really just looking out for themselves. Let's get some confirmation on this Devil energy. Ace of Cups in reverse. Somebody just pouring out all your resources, pouring out all your emotion. Oh, this was an emotional, traumatic relationship or workplace environment. Ace of Wands in reverse, just nothing. It was going absolutely nowhere. But because these are both aces on top of the Devil, this was a divine ending to this. Like your spirit guides, your ancestors, God, whatever it is that you prescribe to as your higher power, was coming into this to just vanquish this energy from your life. This was not meant for you. Like this had to end for something better to begin. And the Empress in reverse. Four of Cups. That's what is clarifying the Empress in reverse. You were going, maybe you just had this mindset where you had to stick it through. Maybe you were conditioned to believe that you didn't step away until there was nothing left of it. Like you had to try and plow through and keep the connection going. Maybe that's the way that you were conditioned to believe that that's the way things had to be, you know, because Spirit may have came in and given you an option before, but you weren't ready to take it. You just didn't have it. It was unfamiliar to you. And then we have this Seven of Swords, or somebody's taken off with the 5 swords, but they're still looking back at those 2. Justice card. Maybe there was a lawsuit or divorce. Them taking off with 5 swords but still leaving you with 2. Or maybe you took what you had, and ran off with it when the time was right. And like looking behind you like, am I going to be able to do this? But the justice, everything was balanced out. When you ended that and you cut that off, you balanced out that energy. So don't let anybody make you feel bad about that by leaving that job or leaving that relationship. We've got the Queen of Cups here. Let's get some confirmation for that. High Priestess in reverse. You're still not convinced that you have the power to do what it is that you're being called to do as the Queen of Cups. You just don't know if it's possible for you. Like in the upright position, the 2 of Wands, he's got the world in his hand. He's looking out into the distance like, I've got this. I am prepared for this journey, this mission. But in the reverse position, you're feeling a little unsure of yourself still. Maybe just kind of coming out of this past energy. You need some time to sit in that Queen of Cups power. What about this 8 of Pentacles? Let's get some confirmation for this 8 of Pentacles. Page of Cups reverse. This was in the exact same position for the Gemini. Immature energy. Someone coming through with a message that just isn't going to bring any fulfillment. Like, it just doesn't have any girth to it, whatever somebody's coming in to offer you. So you just keep working diligently on yourself. I wouldn't take any offers at this time. You do have someone in your corner, though, with the King of Wands, or maybe that's your energy, who does know what he wants, does feel safe to listen to. Someone who is guiding you and directing you in with the proper wisdom that you need to move forward. Maybe this is it could be a Leo, someone in a position of authority, someone you look up to, someone you respect, and you're able to get the guidance from them. And they're going to, you're going to know it's them because they're going to say some of the same things I'm telling you right now. You really can't trust this offer that you're getting. Just keep doing what you're doing right now because this determination is going to pay off. Also, the Queen of Pentacles. Hardworking, respecting her time, energy, and resources. Loving, generous, nurturing. Let's get some confirmation on this 5 of Swords in reverse. Because that's reminiscent of that past energy. That 5 of Swords is coming back. Strength in reverse. Maybe you're not completely over this situation right now in the present spot. You're feeling a little weak. You might feel a little vulnerable to this person or this energy. Maybe it's a third-party situation. It's possible this could be an addiction issue. You feel, you don't want to relapse. Like maybe you're coming out from addiction and you're not wanting to relapse. Or maybe there's a third party situation. And you're trying to get out of that. With the future position, you know, I was in the shelter when I first came to this town that I'm in right now. I didn't know anybody here. I was coming out of a very horrible relationship, and I was addicted. And myself and my 2 children came to the shelter in this town. And a woman at the shelter told me, if you keep doing what you did, you're going to keep getting what you got. But if you do what you never did, you're going to obtain what you never had. And I think this is a situation like that, where you really struggled in the past, and I really feel like you got away by the skin of your teeth from this situation. Like, you got out. You were lucky to get out, because you were given in the past many opportunities and you didn't take those. But you did walk away with those 5 swords. And I know it was hard. It's probably one of the hardest things you did, but you did it. And you balanced out your karma for yourself. So now it's making sense when I see this Queen of Cups trying so hard to get back on top, but you're just not feeling in your power. Maybe you're feeling some guilt. But your sponsor or your authority figure, you're going to come across a lot of people who have been where you've been. And they've got some incredible guidance and information for you. So in those moments where you're feeling like you're not strong enough to beat this, or you think you might go back, you've got it. You can do this. I've got, I think 2004 was the last time I used. And in that moment, you couldn't convince me that there was a way in hell I was getting out of that. There's a 10 of Cups. There is some abundance coming for you. You can do this. It is worth it. It's gonna happen for you if you keep choosing you over and fucking over again. You just keep choosing you. All right, what's this future position? Getting those swords out of your back. Stepping out of that victim mentality. Taking ownership of your shit. The Sun. Confirmation. You're going to start seeing things clearer than you've ever seen them. Things are illuminated. You're gaining clarity. You're stepping out of that victim role. You have uncut yourself from those ties that binded you. You're taking off the fucking blindfold. Let's get some clarification on this 3 of Cups. Community support. Friends. We've got the 5 of Wands. In the upright position, there's a lot of confusion and chaos. In the reverse position, I think you're stepping away from that. I think you're finding ways to simplify your life and get a little more organization of your thoughts. The Emperor in reverse. No longer is somebody else going to be the authority on what it is that you need to do. 10 of Cups in reverse. No more holding things over your head of what someone else gave you. 10 of Wands in reverse. It's not going to be so hard to gather your thoughts and gather your resources. And then we're going to do 3 of Wands confirmation. Damn, Cancer. You are doing it. You have been through a long fucking road. Nine of Pentacles. So, we got this Three of Wands looking out into the vast prairie or desert ahead. You know, it seems like there's so much out there. What am I going to choose? Where am I going to go? Turning your back to the naysayers, turning your back to the people who didn't believe in you, and looking forward to what else is possible. And then you have this Nine of Pentacles. And she is in a garden filled with time, resources, and energy. And she knows it's all of her own making. And where the Nine of Swords in the upright is inner turmoil, you are stepping out of that guilt. In the future, you're able to see things as they were. You only did things with the light that you had to see with. You know, at certain ages, we're only given limited view. We only have limited light to see things with. And you're stepping out of feeling like this inner turmoil and guilt and suffering. You're able to grow from that. And things are going to happen for you swiftly. Because that Knight of Swords is coming in fast. And you're going to get your own personal recognition from that. All right, let's get 5 cards from the Akashic Tarot. I'm going to read those from the book because I'm not familiar altogether with these cards yet. Thanks for your patience with me. That's awesome. Golly. I have nothing but like adoration and pride for whoever's going through this. Like, you're doing it. All right. We got the Seven of Scrolls in reverse. Intricacies in industry. We've got the Waterfall. Six of Forces. The King of Forces in reverse. We have the Archangel Raphael. And last but not least, Adsum in reverse. All right, let's get a look at this a little deeper. Industries and intricacies. Seven of Scrolls. All right. In the upright position, it looks like this. But it's in reverse. A project, relationship, or work situation may not be moving fast enough for you. You may be too urgent about it and too attached to the outcome, or simply might not want to deal with the particulars. Be careful not to act in haste. A little fir tree doesn't reach the sky by pulling on it. And cathedrals aren't built in a day. If you're not willing to be patient with the process and attend to the details, what you seek could collapse without ever coming to fruition. It's time to bring joy to the little steps now, one day at a time. Focus on your work and the intricacies, and trust that even in the tiniest efforts, it will compound to create extraordinary success. Hell yeah. Then we have the Waterfall. Six of Forces. A towering waterfall roars down into a beautiful body of water. In the upright position, this card reminds you of your incredible personal power and supports you in opening up to the force within. Know that you are a dynamo in the universe, and you have the ability to shape any situation in a way that honors you and moves your life forward. The element of water is fluid, like the waterfall. Your personal energy never stops. Your life force is never ending. It springs from your eternal past and roars into your limitless future, extending into the farthest reaches of the universe. It is a time of deep thought and even deeper emotions, as well as an expansion of psychic energy. Use this time to act on these and tap your power that is ever flowing. Beautiful. King of Forces in reverse. This card's reversal represents a time of depleted forces, inertia, or scattered energy. It could indicate a divorce or separation from or for the King of Forces. Career-wise, there may be the loss of a position for someone in an industry natural to the King of Forces as listed above. It would be like electronics, astronomy, physics, geology, alternative fuel, earth scientists, new industries, environmental care. This card reverse could also indicate a man with a disruptive energy. He may be out of balance with his own life, which imbalances you as well. Sometimes there are obvious signs of negativity such as anger, hostility, or even an abiding depression. Other times the vibrations may be subtle and hard to recognize, but he's likely to be selfish or self-absorbed. Be conscious and aware, for he could be very charming on the surface, yet manipulative underneath, like this devil energy. If this card indicates a potential love interest or business partner, take your time in assessing the true vibrations he is sending out. He may just need time to right himself, but you may also need time to move on. Sorry, Annette, sorry. Archangel Raphael. That's number 8. The Archangel Raphael walks down a path and approaches you, sharing his healing and uplifting light. He's a profoundly loving spirit who has an important role in bringing the Akashic power to you. This beautiful being carries the energies of love, family, miracles, healing, and blessed journeys. He can share all these intentions and experiences with you and more. Of all the archangels, Raphael most often comes in the guise of a human. The card can indicate... Sorry, what that was. The card can indicate that helpful others may be attending you now. It also portends a time of great achievement in your personal life. And Raphael is opening the door. Blessings abound with this card upright. There may be a renewal of a lost dream, a reuniting of family members, or a healing, perhaps of a physical condition or of a broken heart. Even in these conditions have been hanging on for a while, now is the time where you can really break through. Let Raphael be your partner in this process, and you'll see soon why they call him the miracle worker. Nice. And last but not least, Adsum in reverse. He's number 22. All right, here. This card shows that you may feel you've lost sight of your purpose and contact with your friends. Hire yourself in the spirits who attend you. Maybe you're too emotional or stressed or just busy. Say Adsum and remind yourself that you're here for a reason. It's time to do the work that helps you arrive at your dreams. No matter why you feel disconnected, this is when you need your life helpers and spirit guides most. They've not deserted you, so don't desert yourself. Open the door and renew your commitment. Meet them in your life, in your meditations. When you do, you'll find help, love, and joy that attend you right now. During this phase, it's important to take some action towards your purpose each day. Even tiny steps will take you to your destination. So I'm here, and slow and steady wins this race. One step at a time, one day at a time. You got this. If you got something out of this reading, like and subscribe. Share it if you want. Thank you for coming, and I hope you have a wonderful day.